Hello everyone and welcome back to another custom diecast review. Now right off the bat, you know what this is, you know what it's from, and there's a pretty decent chance that you may not like me as much after this custom. And that is completely fine. I do expect to get hate on this custom diecast because again, this is from the Daytona 500 in the 2020 season. Now the reason I made this custom, right, at first I got a request to make it. Like a few days after it happened, before Newman was out of the hospital, before we really knew anything about him, it was like this guy messaged me saying, hey, I think you should do the 2020 Daytona 500 crash. That would be pretty cool. That's a lot of detail that you could do. And I straight up told him, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to even think about it until we know Newman's situation. And I made this like a few months ago, maybe like a month or so ago. So even then, it's been an entire year since this incident happened. Now the reason I still went through with the custom is simply because Newman is okay. He didn't, pass away, thank God. He wasn't severely injured. I think he had like a little bit of like head injury or something like that. It was something very, very small. But he walked out of the hospital like 3 or 4 days later. I don't remember how many days exactly. And he continued to race later on in the 2020 season. And he is still racing. I am a guy, I've said this 1,000 times, I am a guy who really enjoys not living through, but experiencing, I guess you could say, or just having bits and pieces of history to something that I enjoy, which is NASCAR. I've made super close finishes, I've made other crashes. For example, I made the 2017, was it Kansas? I think it was Kansas, the Kansas crash from Eric Almirola, where, he injured his back. I made that custom a long time ago. I still have it. Because it was history. It was something crazy that happened, but it didn't end his career. It didn't pass him away. It didn't do any of that. He's still racing to this day, and so is Newman. You guys know that I make custom diecast, right? And I sell them. I am not selling this custom. This is for me. This is not for any type of money making. It's not for anything like that. It's for my little history shelf I have. Meaning, with whether it's either close finishes, crashes, stuff like that. Even if it's just race versions, like, for example, I didn't keep these, but I made the Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart, like, the one lap around from, like, I think it was Indianapolis. I can't remember if that's it for sure, I think it is. But I didn't keep those, but I still made them because I liked the history behind it. It was a pretty cool little one lap around salute to the fans, right? So it's little stuff like that. Now, say, for example, of course, we lost Dale Earnhardt back in 2001. I would never, ever make that custom, whether it's for me, and even if I did make it, I wouldn't do a video on it. I would not sell it. I wouldn't let anybody know I had it. I wouldn't post it on Instagram. I wouldn't do anything of the sort. Because it would have been for me. And, of course, we understand the situation with Newman now. He's fine. He's still racing. Right? He's not paralyzed or anything. He's completely fine. Back to the way it was before this crash happened. Now, the aftermath was, pretty scary. I was the same person that everybody else was, checking Twitter every single day, checking for an update from Newman. I was the one posting about Newman, wishing his family prayers that he would be okay. After you have listened to this, listen to me say what I had to say, now make your decision. You could still either hate on this video, or you could just, go by on your daily life. Either way, it does not matter to me. I said what I had to say, I said why I made this, and that's that. Now, I could have made the complete aftermath. This was just after the crash. If you saw, I'll show pictures here. If you saw what that freaking car looked like after he was cut out of the car, because he was cut out of the car, it was a complete mangled mess. But I made this to keep to my collection. I'm not going to sell it. I'm not going to promote it like crazy. I'm not going to do stuff like that. That's not me. But we are going to go ahead and get into this diecast review because I don't have much time, so I got this from the Authentics line, and I bought a separate Newman. I bought a Gold Series Newman, and I just chassis swapped it, so I had the Newman banner and the Cup Series banner. And the thing that I have with it right here, it's not anything special. It's just the hood that came from the Authentics. So yeah, I bought this from the Authentics line, and then I took a Gold Series Newman and it kind of did a interior swap and chassis swap, window swap, stuff like that. I know, like, the front end right here, because this front end has like no damage, right? So I left it blank because, like, well, not blank, but I left it alone because I didn't really know what to do. On that 164, the way that hood was, like, kind of popped open, and the hood, or not the hood, but like the front bumper was kind of shifted, that's pretty hard to do. So I just kind of left it alone. But everything else I tried to, tend to make a little more accurate. So, again, we are going to go ahead and get into this diecast review. So right here, I still don't know how this is pronounced. I don't know if it's KOCH, if it's KOCH. I'm going to say KOCH, and the reason I'm going to say KOCH is because, or I remember Blake Koch when he drove the number 11 leaf filter, right? His last name was spelled the same way, so I'm just going to say KOCH. If I'm wrong, I don't know. You can try your best to correct me down in the comments if you would like. But got that right there on the hood with the little logo there beside it. Got this little like triangle facing down to the logo there. Got the Cup Series banner. It is a little dusty. It's been sitting around for a while. Got the Cup Series banner there. Got a little bit of an interior design there. Then, of course, we got the roof right here, which is a little dented in. Of course, you got KOCH, or KOCH, right there on the back. Got the 6 right there as well. Got a little bit of rubber wear. Not a lot. Got Newman right here on the back. And we got these, like, little tethers, I guess you could say. This is just to hold the deck place? Yeah, the deck place. The deck lid in place. The thing I used for this was just dental floss. It's nothing crazy. I got Newman there, nothing on, the back, because that was completely taken off. I do have the bumper, though. The back bumper is still here. I still have it right there. But then, yeah, we got the whole back end gone. Of course, we got the deck lid right here, which has got KOCH on it, or KOCH. I keep saying KOCH. Got KOCH there, and then, yeah, that's it for this side. So over here to this side, we got the KOCH logo right there once again, Oscar Mayer. Get a little bit of scuffs right there. Oscar Mayer once again. On the B post, we have a terrible place decal. That's what we have. Which would be Ford, KOCH, Coca-Cola, Wyndham Rewards, and Castro right there. Let's see, we got Mac Tool Simons. I don't know what that little, like, triangle, or not triangle. I don't know what that thing is there. And then, of course, you got Champion. Got the number 6 right there as well. Got some dirt and debris and grime down there. On the side, we got some, they got a little bit of glue on the tire. I'll have to take that off. We got some worn down tire there. You got the NASCAR race car, NASCAR Cup Series, and of course you got the Goodyear there. Moving on to the front, we got K&N, 3M Sunoco, got the number 6 with all kinds of rubber wear and stuff right there because this is Daytona. These diecast, or not the diecast, but these cars will get pretty dirty, running on a plate track. So we got the front end right here, all kinds of, scuffed up and stuff. So we got the Roush Fenway logo over here. And then we got some more tire wear. We got the white right there that is supposed to represent the fire extinguisher fluid, or liquid, I guess you could say. Just the, the fire extinguisher that they had on the wheels and stuff, because again, this was on fire for a little bit. They got the more scuff marks and stuff there. Got the window net down. Got the Newman banner there. It's all squished in. As you can see on the inside, you got the silver roll cage. You got some interior in there as well. Got the gear shifter, which is silver, and the steering wheel, which is also silver. Of course, got the window net there once again. Got some paint chips right there on the C-post, coming back to the C-post. That was not intentional. I didn't mean to do that. That just kind of happened. We got KOCH right there with some, dirt and debris over it. And we got some more wheel wear here. And then got the gas spillage from the American Ethanol ring. And then, of course, we got the back of the diecast, which comes to nothing. So we did do a little bit more detail. And that is, if we flip it underneath here, we do have some detail. Of course, we got the fuel tank, got the transmission, you got the axles painted and all that good stuff. Got the exhaust painted as well. But yeah, that's kind of the whole detail for the diecast. Now again, I know I could have done something with the beginning, but again, if you just skipped to the diecast review and didn't hear what I had to say, that's your problem. That's not mine. I said what I said. I spoke my mind. I told you why I made this diecast. If you did not listen, that's not my problem. You should probably go back and listen before you make any accusations or any assumptions on who I am as a person, just simply because of this one diecast that, again, I'm not going to sell, not going to promote, and I'm just going to keep to myself. So yeah, this is what I did for the Ron Newman Daytona 500 Crash Custom. I did not want to do this in the very beginning, like I said, but later on down the road I noticed, hey, he's okay. You know, he didn't end his career. He's still alive. He's still racing. He still loves doing what he does. So I think it's okay, you know, now that it's okay. Now, if I made this way back when it happened, say I had the template and stuff and I made it back then, it was probably a little too soon, but it's been a whole year since then. Now I think, you know, it's a lot better than it was before. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching this custom diecast review. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all understand, and I will see you all in the next video.